there. Thank you for joining me for That's Just the Way It Is. I'm your host, BC. Today we're going to talk about Miami, Florida. Miami. Looks like you guys got some things going on down there. We're going to talk about it in this video. Okay, just to give you a little history on Miami. Miami has been, throughout the generations, have been inhabited by many civilizations. You know, and so they really don't know how, as far back as that go. Anyway, but just to let you know, in 1566, a Spaniard named Pedro Mendez discovered Miami, and he claimed it for Spain. Okay, now a year later, Spain went ahead and put a mission there. Okay, now at one point, now you know Miami's in Florida. I hope you know that. If not, you are one of these blooming idiots. Anyway, so at one point, Great Britain and Spain pretty much owned Florida. My fact, it was either Great Britain or Spain that you had walked into if you were in Florida. Okay, now Spain gave Miami to the United States in 1821. Now in 1836, the United States built Fort Dallas there. Okay, now that's just to give you a little history on Miami. So, you know, Miami has not been dominated by one, I guess you can say, one country or one civilization. There's been many. Okay, now, coming back to present day, it would appear that in the Miami Herald, that a story has appeared that a gentleman by the name of Earl Simpson well, let me tell you what's happened with this young man. What's happened with him is 258 times he's been stopped by the police, 100 times he's been searched by the police, he's been jailed 56 times, and he's been arrested 62 times. And all this here is for one thing. You won't believe this. I'm almost ashamed to say. He has been, all this here is because he has trespassed on his job. Yes, right, you heard me correctly. Rewind. He has trespassed on his job. Now, he has been arrested while he was stacking coolers. He's been arrested while he was taking out the trash. Now, I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I love going to the local Walmart and seeing something that's out of place, and, you know, or seeing a display there, and I just can't fight that urge but to go ahead and stack some coolers. Or just go into, you know, like the local convenience store or something like that, which is where this gentleman works. He works in a convenience store. And just out of the kindness of my heart, just go ahead and take their trash out for them and to do anything they need done over there. I don't know about you guys, but I just can't help it, especially around the holiday season. You know, my heart's just that big. That just don't happen. So it would appear that from what the story is saying is that the Miami PD is, I guess you could say, they are targeting low-income families. That's right, you heard me correctly. Low-income families. So basically what they're saying, if you do not meet their standards, that they're going to harass you. Now I'm going to tell you what, I don't know about you, but I think this young man has a case. I think that he could get any lawyer. He probably won't even have to pay for him, and to go ahead and get the cops off his back. That's exactly what I would do if I was this young man. I tell you what, you want them to stop harassing you, take out a lawsuit. You know, I'm not one for, you know, getting lawyers and going through that whole ordeal and everything like that. But I'm going to tell you what, in cases like that, that's just something that's way too extreme. So I would recommend to go ahead and get you a good lawyer and go ahead and get these people off your back. Okay, now let me tell you how bad it's gotten down there. It's gotten so bad that the convenience store owner that Mr. Earl works at has put up cameras. Not for robbery, not for thieves, not just to see your pretty smile. He put up cameras to protect himself against the police. Now I'm going to tell you what. Now, that's something to be said about, for those who's supposed to be protecting the servant. You're not protecting the servant whenever someone has to do that for themselves. So I think that the police need to, I guess you could say, an old phrase, take a chill pill. They need to relax And, you know, I'm not saying to get too relaxed, let crimes go wild, but make sure they're crimes. If somebody's taking out trash at a convenience store, one or two things is going on. Either someone is being really nice and there to help somebody, or they work there. I mean, come on now. I'm not Sherlock Holmes, and I'm not I'm not Mr. Einstein. But I know that I can put 2 and 2 together and make come out with 4. Now, some of you probably gonna put 2 and 2 together and come out with 3, but that is incorrect. You know, just like it looks like some of the Miami PD is doing. You put 2 and 2 together and you come up with 4. So I just think that, you know, I just think that's crazy. But anyway, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, watch all the videos, share the videos, and thank you for joining me. You have a wonderful day, and be careful out there, because there are people out there who do not mind hurting